Okay. What we have here is the Rutley bolt and ram and the volumizer that I've just made to go with it. This is the version 2 ram and bolt that I'd given to some people to try, and got some feedback from them on how they worked. And one of the complaints is the 4 holes on the bolt, which some people felt would allow some debris to get down inside the rammer chamber. So on the new ones I've went with just 3, not 4. Okay. Another complaint was that the pin was too long, so I have shortened the pin up so it has a shorter pin, a lower profile. Okay. Another complaint was that whenever you assembled this here, it had an O-ring right here to keep it from coming loose when it was put together, and when you screwed it into the rammer, it would smash flat there and create the bolt and ram to drag inside the gun, causing it not to shoot right. So on the version 3s, I have made the rammer 1 O-ring. I've made it even smaller and lighter in the front. I've recessed the pinhole so that when you put it together, that the O-ring will actually go inside of the rammer so that it cannot cause any drag. Okay. I have also, one of the biggest changes is the bolt itself. I noticed that the timing was a little bit off, not letting the bolt seal forward before the air went through the bolt, and this is not only with my version 2s but with the factory bolt. My version 2 has the exact same timing as the factory bolt, and as you can see here, I have the one on the right, the timing is delayed by 100 thousandths, so it gives the bolt longer travel, lets it seal up inside the O-ring inside the legend. So that there in itself has added 23 feet per second with the exact same air pressure, just the timing change. Okay. The volumizers, they're version 1s. They're a little big around, but they work fine. They go in between your regulator and your gun, as you'll see on the legend here in just a second. Okay. This is what it looks like assembled. Okay. This is the version 3 bolt. Okay, and also the version 3 rammer is inside there also. Okay, as you can see, it goes right back in place. The spring holds the hole for the rammer in the right position once it's installed. Okay, we've got the volumizer on it. Okay, we're shooting Marbleizer paint. Okay, we'll go ahead and fill it up all the way. Okay, it's Marbleizer paint. Okay, now we're going to do a firing test, and I have a chrono here so we can show what it's going to chrono. Okay, as you can see, the air pressure is just over 200. I'd say right at 220. Okay. The dwell is set on 10. We're going to fire it first in semi-auto. Okay. And you will be amazed at how quiet this gun is. You literally you can hear the thump of the board, but hearing the gun, you just can't really hear this gun fire. It is that quiet. If you notice the end of the barrel, show them the end of the barrel. If you notice the end of the barrel, it has very little movement when you fire the gun. Okay, now we're going to chrono it. Okay. 297, 289, 293. So it's right in there at the range of 300. Okay. Now this is a Marbleizer paint, so it is a very fragile paint, and I'm not very good at walking the trigger, but I'll do my best here. Okay, and like I said, I'm not that good at walking the trigger. I've seen people walk this trigger where it seems like it is in full auto. Okay, and once again, listen to the gun, how quiet it is. It's probably the quietest gun I've ever heard. It is quieter than the Ion I own. It's quieter than the GOG Ecstasy that I own. It's just very quiet. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and I'll fire it one more time, walking the trigger. And like I said, I'm not that good at walking the trigger. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and change the firing mode to 3-shot full auto. I've got it set at 20. Okay, now it is set to fire 3-shot full auto at 20 balls per second. Okay, that's the entire hopper, and as you can see, it did not break one ball. You can see the speed of it firing. You can see how quiet the gun is. You can see how it has no kick, and the efficiency is just outrageous with this volumizer. Set at the setting that I'm shooting now, I can shoot 12 to 1300 balls. If you want to shoot up to 16 or more, 1600 or more, you can raise this pressure up to about 290 and set the dwell at 6. And you can get 1600 shots per 68.45. Okay, I have, as you can see over there, I have seven sets of these left. Okay, I am not going to make another run of these parts unless specifically asked to. I'm going to give away free for the cost of shipping those 7 sets, because what I'm going to do is it cost me $1,137 to make 10 sets, and people don't want to pay that kind of money for upgrades. So what I'm going to do is I'm making my own gun based around my internals. But the first 7 people that send me $845 for shipping, I will send you a set of these parts.